How we doing today? Caught me off guard. Didn't think this camera was going to start that quick, but it did. How we doing today? I hope everybody's doing fine. 420 Jim here. And there's a couple people don't like my name, but you know what? I don't give two craps in hell. The judge made my name 420 Jim, and if anybody has a problem with that, you need to take it up with the judge. Like I say, my legal name's 420 Jim. I've been known to make headlines across the United States for the last 10 years. Driving my RV around, simply fighting to get our cannabis prisoners out of jail. State and federal cannabis charges. You know, it's my belief nobody belongs in jail for weed. They don't. And the states are finally doing something about it, but the federal government isn't. And it's time that we do. And let me wipe my... You can help me by signing this petition at change.org. Nobody belongs in jail for pot, man. Can't we all just get a bong? This is a canabago. This used to be known as the cannabis, and for over 10 years, I kept her on the road fighting for our cannabis prisoners and stuff. It used to have about 30,000 signatures on it, but because I repainted it a couple months ago, she's got a brand new paint job. And good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, come April, the first week of April, I want to put her back on the road, traveling from Arizona to Washington, D.C., to bring awareness how we need all of our cannabis prisoners out of jail. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. They need to take it out of a class 1, class 2 narcotic. There's never been a narcotic in it, and until they put one in it, there never will be. But a lot of people don't realize under federal law, you lose your rights to bear arm and ammunition as long as it's a 1 or 2 narcotic. People aren't thinking about that. Also, as you see in the title, this is spelled with an M, so don't get me wrong. The mucking with an M, FBI, are as worthless as tits on a bull. There's no way to contact them, complain to them, get them to do an investigation or nothing. You know, I've called for a couple of years now, and I haven't got past their first phone call bullshit that you call in or make a report. So, you know, why do we fund the FBI and stuff when they're worthless as tits on a bull? If it was anybody else other than the name 420 Jim, maybe they would do something. Are my trolls telling the truth? Is it because my legal name is 420 Jim that the FBI and stuff just don't give two shits about my life and my happiness? Yesterday, my trolls said that they was going to call the sheriff and the FBI and say I threatened them and stuff. That's a lie. I don't threaten no one. No one of all have I threatened. This is a promise, a made promise. If I have to continue going through this stuff, I will find out the friends and stuff of different FBI, of different senators, and if I have to, of Mr. Trump. And I will just start sending them harassing phone calls and messages every day, time after time. I will call businesses and leave lies and stuff. I'll do exactly to, I don't care, like I say, if it's Mr. Trump. If this is legal, if they're not going to do nothing about it, if this is legal to do, yes, I'm going to start doing it to FBI, local law enforcement, senators, governors, and Mr. Trump himself, if need be, because I don't think it should be legal. I don't think it should be legal at all. You know, I should be able to pursue life and happiness, you know. And they say, well, you're a public figure. That's why. Bullshit. Trump's a public figure. Any cop is a public figure. They're all out in the public and wearing badges and stuff. So to say that, well, you can't do that to them because bullshit. You know, we need these laws. This damn talk-to-text bullshit where people can just, you know, make up any phone number and call and harass you. You know, back in my day, that shit wasn't allowed, wasn't legal. Well, you couldn't even do it. But you couldn't call people on the phone. That's why they could track your number and you'd be in trouble, you know. But since they put it on cell phones, you don't need a warrant or anything, and you can't do a damn thing because it's on public airways. Well, that's just bullshit and something that we really, really, really need to change. Hopefully, this United States federal senator here in Arizona, Mark Kelly, hopefully him and his office will get off their ass, and that is my legal name. They first sent me a letter in a name that wasn't even mine. That goes to show you how they probably don't like my legal name. I mean, why would they send me a letter in my dad's name and not mine? Well, finally they sent me a letter in my real name, and it's saying how their office can help. Well, we'll see. Let me show you the mindset of these. I mean, people have trolls and stuff, but let me show you the mindset of these people. Besides thousands and thousands of posts I could show you and phone calls and all, which are just blatant lies, this is a kicker. My mom was murdered Christmas Day in the late 80s. And a week before Christmas, using the United States Postal Service, I get this. Okay. If you think this is a joke to send in the mail to people, you need psychiatric help. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. If you're the president, if you're a senator, if you're a governor, if you think this should be going through our United States mail to torture someone, you need to find a new profession, because you don't need to be running this country. We need to stop this. If you must let people do prank jokes like this to terrorize people, then you should do it through UPS and FedEx. Why use the United States government to portray your jokes? I don't find that as a joke nowhere for no one. It was purposely sent on my mom's anniversary of her murder. And it don't matter if she was murdered or not. How would you like it if someone sent one of your parents a week before a loved one's anniversary tormenting them? Oh, well, it's just a joke. No, that's not a joke. Anybody thinks that's a joke, man, you need to go have your head examined. I don't take that as a joke at all. But say, if they tell me that's illegal and everything, oh, watch out. I'll send them to the members of congressmen, senators, everybody. If it's legal to do, well, maybe I should start doing it to them. But I think that the FBI ought to get off their ass, do their freaking job, and take care of the problem. I really do. If they do or not, I don't care. Like I say, they're worthless. They're worthless until we get law enforcement and stuff that's willing to work for the American people and stuff. Why do we pay them? It don't make no damn sense to me. Hiking. What are you hiking? Goodness sakes. Anyhow, I'm gonna sit here and smoke a little bit. I normally aren't here to piss and moan about this, but it's something that really needs to be addressed. It really does. And like I say, it's no threat to no one. But if it's perfectly legal to harass someone by calling and leaving messages and sending, fake shit, literally fake shit, dog shit, whatever in the mail, buddy, just let me know. Because I'll spend my retirement check, what I got left over, every month, sending them to mayors, governors, presidents, you name it, until they change that law. Because I don't think it should be done anywhere in the United States, especially not with the United States Postal Service. My own postman, the postmaster general in my little town, and their carriers, they all know it's wrong. They think it's wrong, but they have to deliver it by law. I mean, that's their oath and all. So I can't blame my local. Now, I can blame the idiot that runs the United States Post Office for not doing nothing. He won't even call me back. I did get an inspector out here one time. He lied to me about what he was going to do. He's going to check the packages. He's going to open. He's going to start. He didn't do a damn thing when he got here except become a smartass. When he looked at the fake dog shit, he says, well, you ain't going to eat it, are you? See, I don't need smartasses and stuff. We need people and we need justice, Oh, that's it. Break down that word. Just us. If you're not in their little circle, buddy, yeah, just us. People don't break down that word. Cheers. But I can promise this, just like the trolls have threatened me. They threatened my family, they threatened my daughter, my grandkids and all, and I make every one of y'all the same promise they made me. They said they're never going to stop. Well, I make you this promise. I'm never going to stop. I'm going to fight. I'm going to send governors, mayors, whoever I have to, the same things that I get sent. I will be calling their offices every day and leaving these stupid voice messages and stuff every day. All they got to do is tell me one more time how legal this is to do. And I'll start my campaign against them and see how long it goes. Because it's not fair, it's not right. And I've tried everything. Now we're going to see if the Senator Mark Kelly is going to do a damn thing. They got a new guy in the FBI. Hopefully he'll do something. But things need to change. I mean, it's illegal for me to go do anything, you know. Back in the day, I would have already took care of this. I would have took care of this in a heartbeat. But because I live my life right, and I turn my life around, don't do drugs, don't smoke cigarettes, don't drink alcohol no more or nothing. You know, I walk the path. I'm known here in the little town for what I do here, you know. I leave these little figurines everywhere I go. Everybody needs a little Jesus, and it makes people happy. And see, that's the whole problem. This world is flipped inside out. The closer you come to our Creator, the harder these demons come after you, you know? And it's not right. These trolls have used not just the police department here, but they've used the police department in 3 or 4 different states just to harass me and stuff. Fake phone calls, fake, welfare checks and stuff like that. It's stupid that these people can continue doing this. And nobody caring, nobody doing nothing about, oh, well, it's okay, it's just a joke. No, it's not. Excuse me, I gotta put my eye drop in. Well, if it's just a joke, we're going to see how senators, congressmen, governors, mayors, and maybe even the president like it. Because, you know, all it takes is a couple of keyboard strokes and phone calls, and I could do the same to other people, you know. As far as I'm concerned, they're public figures, and if they're going to use that as why they can do it, well, I'm going to turn it against them. You'll see. You will see, said the blind man to the deaf mute. Anyhow, here in a couple weeks, hopefully I'll be back on the road just like this here. Fighting for our cannabis prisoners. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. They don't. And it definitely don't need to be in a class 1 or a class 2 narcotic. That's retarded. It's as retarded as the FBI not doing their job. It's retarded. Well, more than welcome to make a comment, ask a question or anything. Anybody that would like to know. My legal name, believe it or not, is 420 Jim. And according to the asswipes that are harassing me for 4 years now, it's because of my name. And because they can. Oh, goodness sakes. But if nobody has no questions or nothing, we can just sit here and y'all can watch me smoke. That's cool. That's cool. I need to get a little smoke on before I continue today. Getting everything ready for the trip. This weekend I'll be sitting in Phoenix somewhere. People can come by and meet me, tag the new canabago. Nobody's tagged it yet. There's not one tag on it yet. I repainted it this year, a couple months ago. And that one had about 30 to 40,000 tags on it. This one has absolutely none on the body. Now, it does still have them on the door, the inside of the door. I'll show you in a minute. It still has the tags on the inside of the door. I didn't paint over them. And inside of the motorhome itself, I have some tags. But there we go. Hey, there's some tags on the inside. Here's the door. Anybody can go to 420jim.com and sign the petition. That's what this is all about. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. You can also screenshot that. Sign the petition at change.org. Remember, can't we all just get a bong? Now, if you happen to see me this year in my travels, because April I'm going to hit the road again, traveling from Arizona to Florida to Washington, D.C., back to Arizona. If you happen to see me, come on by. If you donate a hug, a penny, a nickel, a dime, any donation at all. I had a girl a couple years ago pick up a leaf. I've had people give me lighters, a rubber. I mean, I think of so many different things. Any donation at all, I let people tag the canabago. This used to be called the cannabis. If you look it up on the internet, CANNABUS 2. And like I say, everyone needs a little Jesus. That's how you legally spell my name. If you want to look me up on Facebook, that's not a fake name. That is my legal name. July 8th of 2019, the judge declared my first name to be 4, my middle name to be 20, and my last name to be Jim. And according to the trolls, that's why the FBI and stuff won't help me when I have a big problem. And they're probably right. I don't know. They won't even talk to me. So maybe they're right. It's a shame. You know, why don't I get justice and stuff because of my name? People will make a donation to help me get, you know, on the road. Like this lady made a $20 donation and had me put that cross and saying. She liked it, had me do another one, made another $20 donation. This young lady and her son made a $10 donation. So, and you can see I've only had a couple donations since my new paint job. I was hoping to have a lot of them up here, but it's okay. The good Lord takes care of me. You can screenshot and sign that. That's to release all cannabis prisoners. Hey, Rufus, this one's to stop elderly abuse. You know, like sending dog shit and cremated remain, you know, things in the mail. If you do Facebook, type in my legal name or use that one. If you're a business or anything and would like to sponsor a window, get a hold of me. We can do that too. I guess I'm going to have to put me a big Calvin in the back window pissing on the FBI. I used to have one in there pissing on the West Virginia State Police until that one burnt. That was due to an illegal search in Huntington, West Virginia. Trooper Roach and Sergeant Hash of the West Virginia State Troopers did that. The city told me I could sue them. They wouldn't even fight me, but I didn't. You know, right's right and wrong's wrong. So, like I say, brand new paint job, but it'll have 30,000 signatures on it. All this stuff you see in the background is signatures. All that stuff, look, that is just signatures of people tagging it. When I say about a business, see that? World Peace Smoke Shop in Texas. This is Fired Up Kansas in Kansas. So if you'd like to advertise on the Canabago, get a hold of me. I got a spot for you. I don't ask that much, you know, sponsor a little fuel or maybe a generator or something like that. And boom, advertisement. All the way from Arizona to Washington, D.C. and back. So if you have a business or a saying or anything, or if you just want to support the mission, get a hold of me. I'll put a decal up there for you and let everybody know that you did. That's why I like letting people tag the motorhome. I like to give back to people that help me. Now, me personally, okay, it's a shame. Like, if you start joining these lives regularly, I'm just starting them on YouTube. There's people that's been here the whole 11 years. And if they pop in, like Sean's one, Frankie Aciletto's one, if they were here, you could ask them and verify or whatever, you know. It makes me feel so good that I've had followers that have followed me the entire journey. I've had people believe lies and give up on me. I've had people make lies to make people not follow me and all. But man, I tell you what, every time I see when these people that's been here the whole 11 years, 10, 11 years, man, that's pure love. And they're the ones that, if you have any questions, that I would refer you to. You know, my trolls, they constantly say, you've never done that. Obviously, I got your attention, you know. Nobody on their own did anything so far as getting cannabis prisoners out, legalization. It's a collective of all people doing it, you know. And if we had people like the two that are terrorizing me now, well, there's a couple more than two, but the two main ones, they were cannabis advocates, supposedly. One is an ordained minister. And that tells you what kind of that they are up there. Oh, I don't worry about them. I don't worry about them at all. They should be in prison. And why do I talk about them? Because people need to be known about them and warned about them. You know what? If somebody had warned me the liars and thieves they were before I come to their town, I would have never went. Why would I waste my time? Ask yourself this question. Here's my question to you. How come out of the million people that I have met, a million, I guarantee you I've met a million people, out of 36 states and hundreds of cities, how come I only pick on them? How come I'm only picking on Steve Sprague and Scott Winslow Albert and their family? How come? I mean, there's a million people I could pick on. I've had people like Mary in Topeka, Kansas, outside my motorhome. Oh, I got all kinds of crazy videos from crazy people. How come I never mention them or nothing? Boom, they get put on video one time, hey, this happened today, and everything's fine. Won't you ask a real question there, Rufus? See, to me, the real question is, why are they doing this? Just like calling my local coffee shop. Or they didn't call the coffee shop, excuse me. I go in the coffee shop this morning, and the guy says, hey, how's Steve Sprague? How's Scott Winslow Albert? And I looked at him, I said, oh, you've met my trolls. And he said, nah. He said they left a review about my coffee shop. Now, here's these same idiots that's made videos and stuff saying I tried to get their wives fired and whatnot, which is bullshit. But they're calling every place I've ever been and telling them lies, or making reviews. Okay, they've never been to that coffee shop or nothing, and they had to go there and make a review. But they made a mistake because the guy at the coffee shop said it's the only one that had a little Jesus in the background. And they accused me of handing out false idols. But you know, see, that's the type mentality and stuff. And why do I care? Because the people need to be exposed so they don't stop, so they can't do it no more to people. Why do you think that they shouldn't be exposed? Would be my question there, Rufus. Why do you think they shouldn't be exposed? Let's say, okay, Graham, Texas. Awesome Possum Band Works and Recreation. Buddy, I would have told you a couple years ago they was the best people in the world and whatnot and this, that, and the other. And I knew that from experience. Okay, well, last year I found out the true people they are and what liars and thieves they are. Okay, now had I known in the very beginning, I would have never lost a couple. I'd never been out there. Never. Had I known that Steve Sprague set a house on fire with a 13-year-old kid inside, or a 16-year-old kid inside, I don't care that he married his cousin. I don't care about that at all. Or the fact that it was the check fraud that he had to marry her or whatever. I don't care about that crap. It's a shame that his ex-wife got a hold of me and said that he beat her all the time and he did prison time for that. I don't care about that. Him setting the house on fire, yeah. Especially the kid in it, yeah. But see, had I known what type person he is, you think I would have went from Graham, Texas to Starks, Maine to meet this guy that supposedly was a great cannabis advocate and all? You go watch them videos all the way up to where he conned me into coming up there. Yeah, I was sitting in Graham, Texas, putting another engine in this RV when he did that. He even made videos. What a great guy I was. What a great petition. We need to help him get an engine. All this stuff. Yeah, yeah. I mean, woohoo, great guy, tuned up. Yeah. I go up there after I get the engine in. I spend a week in his town. You know what? Out of 36 states and hundreds of cities, I got video of the only cop in uniform. And I told him, you don't have to make a donation. When he wanted to tag the RV in uniform, I'm like, go right ahead, you know. And he starts, I said, you don't have to make a donation. You know, your service as a cop is donation enough for me. Oh, no, I want to donate. And you see him make a donation, and he tags the RV. And see, that's all on video. Yet Steve says the cops hate me there, this, that, and the other. What happened? A month later, I'd left there. Everything was good. Now, Steve made excuses why he didn't go to the events. Hang on, Robert. I'm in Arizona. I'll answer your questions here in a minute because I'll forget this, and I'm almost done. He made an excuse he couldn't go to one event because of his grandma. He made an excuse he couldn't go to this other event because of his son. Okay. Well, later on, he incites this lady in Topeka, Kansas to come after me, and she hit me with her car and stuff. This is all provable. Anyhow, he told her that I had hurt my dog. So she thought, you know, I was an animal abuser. He told this lady I tried to get his wife fired and his friend and stuff. When she found out a couple months ago all this was not true and that twisted everything around, she has come on my side now. She wants to go to law. She wants everything to come out and that she wants these people prosecuted just like I do. Question is, why won't they prosecute them? But anyhow, back to your Steve Sprague. He's supposedly an ordained minister and everything. What kind of minister does this to someone? A friend of mine, Jessica, come over on my Facebook page. I'll bring her in. We can chat. She will tell you that her dad passed away. And we were having a grill and chill in Ohio at a friend's place. And only up to a dozen select friends was invited. Bongfather was one of them. But of course, he used his stupid excuse that he couldn't go, couldn't get ride a bus, whatever. So she says, look, how about an airplane? And he's, yeah, I'll take an airplane. And so out of the kindness of her heart, she sends him $400 to get on the plane and come to this grill and chill. How many people would do that for you? You know what I mean? They just wanted him to come and hang out for the weekend, and people that never got to meet him because they thought he was a good guy, you know, because he had me come to Starks, Maine. He pretended to be such a great guy and all. He used to make these videos about him karaoke singing or whatever, okay? And he couldn't make fame by that. And I guess he thought he'd make fame by me. But here's how much fame he's got, right? Go to his channel right now. Okay? In this last year, he's got 66 followers. Yeah. It was 74 or something a few weeks ago. But people are realizing what liars and thieves they are, and they're dropping like flies. He's got 64 followers. You know how many videos he's got up, and every one of them about me? They're just chopped. They're chopped and put together and stuff, and none of it's true. 396. I kid you not. Go look at his channel. 396 nothing but slanderous and lying videos. Now me, on the other hand, I have 466 subscribers. That's 402 more than him. That's great. And I've only got 219 videos up since I started my channel. So he's trying to get attention and stuff like he did on YouTube or TikTok, and that didn't work. So Jessica sends him this money. What's he do? keeps the money. Postal, him and his girlfriend was out camping a couple of weeks later or during this event. So Jessica's like, yo, wait, you know I sent you that money to come to the event. He said, well, I'll pay you back $100 a month or whatever it was. And she contacted me, of course, and I contacted him. He's supposedly my friend. Hey, yo, bond mother, what's up? Why are you ripping Jessica? Well, she blasted me on Facebook. I ain't paying her a damn thing, blah, blah, blah. And that's when the stories come out that I hurt my dog, I ripped people off, I this, I that. And he's made all these videos and stuff. Why? Because he got caught. He got caught. And instead of being a marijuana advocate like he's supposed to be or says he was to lure me all the way out there, he's nothing but a lying piece of shit. He don't care nothing about it. He tried to start a petition using my name when I was out there. He didn't think I'd find out about that, but I did. He says I called to try and have his wife fired or leaving a review. Now, I left a review, and it was nothing about to get her fired or nothing. But why the hell's he leaving reviews at coffee shops and stuff he's never been at or nothing? And years later, it's going to come to an end eventually. Anyhow, Robert, if you're still here, I am in Arizona, Black Canyon City, Arizona. My legal name is 420 Jim, as it says right here. I saved this newspaper because that's the very first newspaper that printed my legal name. That is my legal name, by the way. This is what the RV looked like in 2020. Now, if you want to see a lot of news, just look up my name on the internet. Go to Google. While you're there, hit the button that says petition. That's what this is all about. It's not about me. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. And you can either scan that, or you can go to my website, 420dem.com. Sign the petition. The beginning of April, I'm headed out of Black Canyon City, Arizona here, traveling to Florida and then Washington, D.C. If you meet me along the way and donate a penny, a nickel, a dime, a hug, a joint, whatever, I'm going to give you a marker and you can write whatever you want on the canabago. This canabago had at least 30 to 40,000 of these tags on it. Ha! Uh-oh. New paint job. Look at all the space we got now this year. Brand new canvas, brand new mission, brand new everything, even the name. I changed it from Cannabis to Canabago. This is a 1987 Winnebago, so why not call it the Canabago? Maybe I can get a friend to follow me with a van and we'll call it the Canavan, you know? But this is what it's all about. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. And y'all please keep in mind with the trolls, the only thing I do out here, and if you go look and watch all my videos and stuff, I don't bother nobody. I don't harass nobody. I do stick up for my rights. I give out the Bad Cop No Donut Award. I give out the Good Cop Attaboy Award. You don't piss on my rights or nothing. I won't put a Calvin in the window pissing on you or nothing. No. But depending on weather, because look, we've been socked in for yesterday and today. Depending on this weather, if next weekend is going to be okay, I will go into Phoenix area, which is south. But if the weather don't clear up, there's no use setting the weekend there, because what I do is tell people about the petition. You know, they see this on the side of the road, the flags, the flashing lights and stuff, and they're like, what are you doing? And I tell them about the petition. That's what I do. I'm a mobile billboard. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. And I get them to sign a QR or sign the petition. And if they want to tag the motorhome, I give them a marker and they get to tag the motorhome. So you see me coming to a city or one of your towns? Hey, I'm doing just great. Just great. I'm doing just great. How you doing? New paint job. I did this with one eye, by the way. Yeah, I came off the road last year because of my trolls. It got so dangerous, a lady in Topeka hit me with her car. The police wouldn't do nothing about it. They even changed the name on the police report and stuff. So that's why, maybe the trolls are right. They don't like my name. I don't know. But I am going to get justice one way or another this year. That I will. Or a bunch of senators and mayors and congressmen are going to get a bunch of letters of harassment like I get. I mean, if it's legal, I'll show them how it feels. I'm just that way. All they got to do is do their jobs and stop people from harassing people. If it takes getting rid of these damn talk-to-text numbers where people can, harass you on numbers that you don't know who it is and stuff, then we need to do that. If it means not sending gag gifts in the United States Postal Service, we need to do that. We do have UPS and FedEx that can do that stupid bullshit. But it should not be done through the United States government. And I think if I could get that across to Mr. Trump, he'd probably do something about that. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about there, my ones that don't like me so well, and a lot of others, most of my followers know my story. And I don't tell you this to get sympathy, many years ago, and, alcohol, shit happens. My mom was murdered Christmas Day in Sarasota, Florida. Hey, Bill, my mom was murdered Christmas Day in Sarasota, Florida. Okay? These trolls know all about it. They tried, let's say in September or so, to send me some fake or a gay cruise or something magazine. Oh, big deal. Ha ha. It's harassment. It's junk mail that's not wanted. But okay, I didn't say nothing. Let it go. Didn't call the post office. Nothing. Then a few months later, I get dog shit, or what's supposed to be dog shit, twice now in the mail. That should never, I don't care who you are or whatever, no kind of shit, dog shit, cow shit, human shit, or fake shit should be sent through the United States mail. Is that just me? I don't think that should happen. To me personally, it's not a gag, it's not a joke. And it definitely shouldn't be done through the United States mail. That makes our mailman and everybody an accomplice to this, okay? And okay, it's only shit, right? What's that got to do with a murder? And it don't have to be a murder. Let's say you lost a loved one. Let's say you just lost a loved one. Or didn't just lose it, you lost a loved one, whether it's your mom, your father, your sister, your brother, or just a friend. You lost them. Approximately a week before their death, their anniversary of their death, which everyone knows mine because it's Christmas Day, you get this in the mail. To the average person, especially an older person, that could put someone into a heart attack. Thank God, number one, that my mailman brought this directly to me, because she knew it was some sort of sick, twisted thing. You have to sign for cremated ashes. She knew this wasn't real, that it was fake. And she said, "Poor, I didn't want you to go out in the mailbox and pull this out. I had to come and deliver it to you myself." And that's a good postman. That's a real good postman there. Because you know what? Somebody could have a weak card. I could have had one. I knew exactly when she, I said, yeah, it's a cool joke. I know what it's about. But see, I've had this happen for the last 4 years, all this cruelty to me. So, I could take it. But just think, and I mean, honestly, how would you like your parents or one of your loved ones on the anniversary of a murder or death get something stupid like that as a prank, a joke? Any one of y'all think that's a joke or something that should be done through our United States mail? I mean, if you're delusional, sick in the head, and you've got to do something like this, FedEx, UPS, let them team up, Fed up, anything but the United States mail. So we need to stop that, get that changed. So we need to get rid of these damn numbers where everybody can just get fake numbers and call you and harass you all you can. Because it's not just for political, because I'm a political person or public person. You can use them numbers if a person's not a public figure. So we need to get rid of all this bullshit. They want to tell me that we walked on that fucking moon up there and we can't stop harassing texts and phone calls and stuff? Bullshit. You know? So it's time to do that. Hey. Oh, speaking of someone, when I said you could ask someone that's been following me for like 11 years, there you go, Mr. Frankie. He's been here since 2014. He's been here since 2014. Hey, Bill Jensen, how you doing? Yeah. Oh, it's beyond disrespectful. And yesterday, and I mean it, and I'm going to tell you again today. They said they were going to call the cops and report it. Well, they didn't, and I said on the video they wouldn't. They were going to call the sheriff and report that, you know, I threatened congressman, this, that. You know, I ain't threatened no one. No one. And I don't want nobody to take anything I say as a threat. It's a M-U-C-K, not F, mucking promise. And they don't like it, they can come today, they can come tomorrow, whatever. It's a mucking promise. No threats whatsoever. If someone from the FBI or someone from the senator's office, like Mark Kelly or somebody, tells me what they're doing, of course they got to listen to me. They got to see my evidence and stuff first. None of them's done a damn thing like that yet. Maybe it's because of my name. That's what the trolls say. But once I try and get a hold of them, and you see I am whatnot, if they tell me this is perfectly legal to do to someone, I'm going to find and do it to them and see how they like it. I don't care if it's Mr. Trump. I don't care if it's his press secretary. I don't care who it is. What makes any of them more important than me? I just want to live my life in peace. I haven't messed with these people or nothing. I've let everything go for damn near a year now. Okay, because back in the beginning, okay, they could say it was back and forth, this, that, and bullshit. I haven't threatened their families. I haven't threatened their grandkids like they have mine. But like I say, not one damn official has seen or done or taken a report on any of this. All they got to do is tell me one more time how it's legal for them to do this, and then I'm going to start sending out letters and stuff. And not only that, making blatant out lies about them. Yeah, I'm going to see how they like that. And dare them to put me in jail, or they can sue me. I ain't got nothing. They can sue me all they want. See, that's why these two do it, because they ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. And there's nothing I can do. But when you get 5 people, and there's 5 or more now, trying to mess with me and my family and whatnot, that's called a conspiracy. Right there is a conspiracy. Even if you don't do it, 2 or more talk about it. It's a conspiracy. Why don't the FBI get off of their freaking ass and at least investigate it? They won't even take a phone call from me. They never call back or nothing. That's the worthless piece of shit FBI department we have in the United States of America. And hopefully Mr. Trump will turn that around. And I hope them trolls call the FBI and play them this video. They're worthless piece of shit organization. FBI. Absolutely. They used to be better years ago. Maybe it's the director that we just had. Maybe it was Biden. I don't know. But the FBI become a worse piece of shit organization there is, so far as law enforcement in the United States. And, you know, why don't they contact me? Why don't they call me? Are they scared of my name, 420 Jim? You know, because I've left message after message. Just like the idiots there there. They sent me a letter in my dad's name. I had to call back. Hey, I can't open that envelope. I can't sign them papers. It's not even in my name. You know, to this day, they've never said nothing. I made calls and whatnot. Well, they finally sent me another letter with my real name, but they didn't contact me and tell me they were going to or nothing. And it said right on the first envelope, I guess, my office is ready to assist you with any matter involving the federal aid. Well, how come they never called me back to this day? They just sent another envelope with the real name on it. That's cool. I like that. But maybe I'll go over to the office Friday and turn this in my in person. They're over there on I forget the street, Buckeye Road or something. Oh, East Camelback Road. So maybe I just have to go over there and personally visit them and turn in my, that way they get it, you know, they, oh, it got lost in the mail or this, that, and the other, or, yeah. And I can show them not only my driver's license, but the court order that says, this is my name. And if you're going to put anything on a legal paper, you got to put my legal name. I'm hoping it's not a Democrat thing, because I'm not Democrat, I'm not Republican, I'm a human being on planet Earth, period. To me, left wing, right wing is the same freaking bird. You know, all we got to do is remember, there's no black, no white, no red, no yellow, no this, that, and the other. Human beings, planet Earth. Treat people the way you want to be treated. You don't want to be lied to, stolen from, cheated on, none of that. So don't do it to others. It's called the golden rule. That's what life's about. Let me see it. Bill, they shouldn't. They should be facing felony charges for conspiracy. Seriously, go look it up now or after, whatever. But look it up. If me and you, if just me and you, Bill, if me and you was talking about going down to the local convenience store, hey man, yeah, this, that, yeah, it'd be a good time to rob that, this, that, and the other. And the FBI caught wind of that. We didn't even do it. We just talked about it, but some snitch heard about it and went to the FBI and told them. They can, if they can prove that conversation we had, they can come and arrest us and put us in prison for conspiracy. We conspired to do a crime. You don't have to actually do it. Conspiracy. Where two or more conspire to do something. I can prove 5 to 6. Not counting the 2 that are willing to come forward to the FBI right now. And they were 2 of the main players. The lady that hit me with her car in Topeka, she's ready to come forward. Bryson, the truck driver, I've got his taped confession on Facebook and everything. He even sent me $600 to go home. He's ready to come forward. The trouble is getting the stupid FBI to contact me. I've got records, screenshots and all. I've left voice messages and all. You can't make them contact you. But maybe I can make them this year. I'll call them out for what a worthless piece of shit organization they are. Look what they did to Trump and stuff like that over the last 4 years. Yeah, I think the world's waking up. And hopefully we get things done. What do you mean it ain't the snitch? Who the hell you calling a snitch? And I don't care if I'm being monitored and listened to. Let them. Let them. That's why I'm doing this video. Dude, you think I'm scared of the press, the publicity, the cops or anything? Well, you damn sure don't know who the hell I am and what I stand for. Fact. Fact. You have no idea who I am, what I stand for and all. What do you mean? What do you mean? It isn't a snitch. What are you talking about? And if you ain't on the list, you're being. I just don't understand your thing there. And what do you mean it's freedom? It's not freedom. If people can call and harass me over and over and over for years, if people can make videos telling nothing but lies and slander, trying to get people upset and to hurt me, that's not freedom, buddy. That's not freedom at all. That's not freedom at all. That lady in Topeka hit me with her car. She thought I abused my animal. She thought that I got people fired. When she found out that that was all lies, but it was too late. She'd already hit me with her car and shit. It's months later when she found out what liars they were. When she sent them some information and they twisted it and turned it all around. So, yeah, she come forward. There you go. If we could, Aaron, if we could only have freedom. And I think it's going to happen this year. I do. Hey, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, you'll see me. I'll make posts. You'll see me address them to the senators and stuff. You'll see what I put it and send them out. I'll post every phone call. I'll record every phone call that I make to them. I will do to them exactly what the trolls have done to me for the last 4 years. What makes them any better than me? I don't care if it says senator, no, governor, or president. We're human beings on planet Earth, and we all need to be treated the right way and respected, you know? I have to abide by laws. I do. Why don't others? That I don't understand. I can show you probably 100 times. I kid you not. I can probably show you 100 times of stupid messages sent to me. It's because of your name. Nobody's going to do nothing because of your name, and this, that, and the other. Maybe they're right, but that shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. What's in anybody's business what my name is? I mean, if it was illegal, cool. But I did what was right. I went to a judge and said, look, can you make my first name, which was Jim, my last name? And he said, yeah, I'm a probate judge. I can do that. He said, but you got to have a first name. He said, well, you got to have a first name. And I said, how about 4? He says, I can do that. Would you like a middle name? And I said, how about 20? And he looks up and he says, yeah, I can do that. And he says, you want your last name to be Jim? And I said, yes, sir. He picked up that gavel on the 8th day of July, 2019, and gave me a court order that makes my name 420 Jim. So if you see these idiots that say that my license are fake and this, that, the other, let them know that you've seen the official. See, you can't fake that embroidery from the courts. That would be really, 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 really against the law. Official certified court docket from Tennessee that my name is 420 Jim. So FBI, mayors, got anybody that's got a problem with that, they can kiss my butt. I did it legal. I try and do everything legal. Ain't that right, Lilu? You go watch the videos and stuff, and you listen to these trolls. Let me take a hit, and I'll show you the vehicle again here in a second. You listen to the stupid trolls. Their main harps, number one, is that I'm an animal abuser. Well, even the troll that hit me at the car knows that was a lie. She asked him, said, how do you abuse this dog? And this is the dog I'm talking about right here. My precious Lulu. He said that when I pulled up to his house and opened the door, she ran out of the RV. And I grabbed her by the scruff of the neck and put her back in the RV. Come on, people. That's what dogs do. Where they grab the pups and stuff by the scruff of the neck. I'm glad he didn't lie and say by the tail, the leg, or something, but he wasn't thinking. I did what a responsible dog owner would do. Now, I'm not saying that even happened. I don't know. All I know is I never abused my dogs, and there's nobody other than him that says that. And now his lying friends. But anybody that... And people see my dogs every day of my journey. When I'm set up in public, my door's open, people say hi. My dogs are well known, okay? He couldn't say it was Jack because nobody would have believed that. Anybody to grab or hit Jack or something like that, Jack would tear him up. And his friend, the other troll, the Scott Winslow Albert, I can play you a tape, his own voice, where he says, oh, when I first met him and that dog sat in my lap and I fed him. What a lying sack of shit. Anybody, Frankie, that's on it, anybody that knows my dog Jack, he ain't sat in nobody's lap. Nobody's lap whatsoever. But see, they can't even tell the truth about that. But there's people in this world that just listen to bullshit on the internet. And this lady was really riled up, thinking that I tried to have their wives fired from their job and that I hurt my dog and stuff. You can ask Frankie and stuff. She made some pretty weird videos. They had her do a search on me, okay? Because like I say, the one had been in prison for setting fire to a house with a kid in it, check fraud, all kinds of things. I don't have no record like that. Never been to prison. So they had this Rhonda lady from Topeka, the one that hit me in the car, dig up all my past. No big deal. The worst thing on it is I got a warrant from Florida, 40 years old, and that's being taken care of as we speak. She gave him a copy of my divorce decree. And this is what finally showed her how they really were and how they twisted everything and lied about it. She sent him a piece of paper that said, domestic violence, $4.80. Such and such, such and such, such and such. Child abuse, $3.12. Such. It was a divorce decree saying what I paid, or the money we paid for our divorce, what it was used for. And the spousal abuse program got a couple dollars, the child, all of them got a couple dollars. That's cool. But when they turned it around and put on the internet that I'd been arrested for child abuse and I had been arrested for domestic violence and all, I mean, just totally turned it, none of that being true. That's when she finally decided, hey, I don't want nothing to do with this. They're nothing but liars, and turned everything around. And now she's the one that sent me all these messages and everything, proving everything about Scott Winslow Albert. One of the head trolls, Bryson the trucker, I can play you, where he sent to me to play for all my Facebook friends how he apologized for what he done, that he was very sorry for it, and to please forgive him. And he actually sent me $600 to get here to get my eye surgery done. Okay? Now, the police should arrest all of them. Bryson, Rhonda, every one of them. And Bryson and Rhonda should come forward and make the deal. They say they're ready to talk to the cops. They're just waiting on them. And I think the cops should make them a deal. And I think that they should take them all down. Yeah, I see you're back. Every comment you make makes a point for me. So put that up there 1,000 times if you like. That helps it. That helps the algorithm. So, anyhow, this is the way the Cannabis 2 looked. Yeah. If you was to Google my name, 420 Jim, you can spell it out, or you can put 420JIM. But once you do that, one favor. If you go look me up on the internet, there's a thing that's going to say petition there. Press that. Add your name to the petition. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. That's back in August of 2020. Remember what it looks like, because it don't look like that no more. It don't look like that no more. Yeehaw! Because it had all these signatures on it, all 30,000 or more. I wanted to start out with a new slate this year. Remember, you can always go to 420jim.com, sign the petition. That's what it's all about, my friends. It's not about me. It's not about this vehicle. You can also use this QR and do it. But if you can't use a QR, no excuse, 420jim.com. Now, all this tagging is when I come to your town, city, or whatnot. If you'd like to help me out with a penny, a nickel, a dime, a dollar, a lot in Oklahoma, a joint, whatever, I let people tag the motorhome. It could be as simple as a leaf off the ground. Any donation at all. The motorhome itself had probably 50,000 or more signatures on it. Well, Rufus, if you donated to me on that petition page, you didn't donate to me at all. It says right on it. It says right on it that goes to change.org. Has nothing to do with me. I appreciate you supporting change.org, but you've watched my videos and I've said that. I'd much rather you hit the button that says no thanks, I'd rather share. But if you want to support the mission, you know how to do it. You know, so no, you did not support the mission. You supported the petition, and that's good. If you think they're going to take your money and promote it, that's good. But just last night, like I was telling you, they've never promoted it as far as I know. But, you know, nice try there, guy. You know, yes, you promoted change.org, but you did not promote me, this petition, or anything in no way, shape, or form. Just so you know. But it tells you right on there, would you like to help change.org? And don't say, would you like to help me or my mission? Okay? And I just tell you that so others know. To me, it's like throwing money away. They're not going to put a decal on here and say thank you, you know? Like I say, people that contact me, make a donation and whatnot, I'm going to put a decal or something here on for you. Now, if you'd like, I'll put a decal on there that said you supported change.org. But the main thing is, you put your signature on it. I appreciate that. Look, Hub City Normal supported me. Oh, Trump's already won. What do you mean for the win? He's already won. And that brings me into one thing here, my friend there, Andrew. Please get on this petition. Please. If you don't think people belong in jail for weed, you need to be on that petition. It's asking Trump to release all federal and state prisoners for cannabis alone. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Okay? And Mr. Trump thinks that we have the right to bear arms. Well, if Trump went out of office, I'm so glad Biden didn't do this. You know, at any time, Trump ain't going to declare it, but at any time, someone else in office could declare, don't stand down, go get them. And they would bust every dispensary there is, and they would come and take away all the firearms. Because as long as it's a class 1 or class 2 narcotic, you're not allowed to have marijuana. No one can possess cannabis and have a firearm and or ammunition. See? People think, oh, we got pot. No. It's all illusion right now. No federal law has been changed. But I guarantee you, if we can get everybody on that petition, like right now, there's 24 people in here. Okay? 25. If I could get all 25 of you right now to go to change.org, 420jim.com, whatever, and just sign the petition, name, address, and email. That's all it asked. It don't ask if you have a record, don't ask you nothing but name, address, and email. Boom, you'd be on it. And then if you got another friend on it, boom, we'd have 50. You know what I mean? I'm happy that it's probably close to 100 signatures right now. I don't know for sure. I haven't looked today because I'm not even on the road yet. Now, once I get on the road, it should go up a lot quicker and a lot faster. There's no magical number. I'm not going to lie and say, because people say, well, how many signatures you need? There's no magical number. But I'll tell you the petition that won, Jeff Mazansky. He had life without parole, had done over 20 years, and now he not only got it converted to life with parole, he got off of parole. He's a total free man. How? His petition got so big, that's all the reporters and stuff talked about when they went to go talk to the governor. He couldn't go to a ribbon ceremony or nothing. That's Governor Nixon. So he finally made a decision, and he let Jeff free. That's what we need to do with Mr. Trump. Now, come on, if you was Mr. Trump, and I know Mr. Trump knows about me. We've never met or nothing, but I know he knows my name. I know he knows what I look like. I know he knows how my vehicle looks. I know that for a fact. Okay? But if I was Mr. Trump, or if you was, and you knew there's somebody going around asking Americans and citizens, whatever, hey, do you think the pot prisoners need to be free and all? And you can't get these people to sign a petition, would you do it? Hell no, you wouldn't. You don't have the people behind you. No support. The only way Trump's going to know that you're behind and you support this and whatnot, sign the damn petition. It's not going to put you on a list and then kick your doors down because you signed a petition or nothing. So many people are so damn afraid of whatever for whatever. Hell, I've been on the road over 10 years, 36 states. They ain't kicking down my doors or nothing. But every time they change a president, you got to start a new petition. I had one with Obama, one with Trump, one with Biden, and now with Trump again. Prove me wrong. Put your signature on it. And at the end of the year and whatnot, if we can't get Trump to do something, man, I'll even mention your name and make a public apology if your name's on that petition. If not, then shut the hell up. Because the only petition that will not work is the one that don't have your name on it. Because if we all got together on the petition, it'd work. It's easy to say, it won't. Prove me wrong. Put your name on it. Don't cost you anything. And like the one gentleman said that, you know, he donated to me and whatnot. Don't be fooled. That's a scam, just like other people. It don't help me. It didn't put one penny in my gas tank. I can't change that. That's kind of like, you know, how Walmart plussed up. They put a tip in now. You can zero it out. You don't have to send them nothing. And that's why I tell people. And if you look right underneath where it says, would you like to help? There's a space that says, no thanks, I'd rather share. So, but I appreciate the thought. And that gave me a chance to tell people about it. You know, I don't know what you donated to them and whatnot. I hope it wasn't a lot. I wish it had come to me because I'm trying my best to get up $1,000 to hit the road in April. I need another generator. That's half the cost, $500. And the rest is a tune-up, plug, cap, wires, and stuff to be on the road in a couple of weeks. Normally, I don't believe that for a second. You could be right. I'll post that. I'm going to go look. I'm going to go look. But if you got that type of money to throw around, why don't you go back? Unless you want to support them instead of me, Rufus, I suggest you go back to them and put, look, I thought this went to him. I'd like to take that $100 back and send it to where it needs to go. But I know that ain't going to happen. If it does, I'll make a public apology to you on the YouTube. But I don't believe for 1 second, you know, I really don't. And it just don't make no sense. You donate $100 to them, yeah, especially because you show up on my page all the time. I know damn well, you know, I've said not to donate it to them and whatnot. Yeah, after this live, I'll go take that screenshot of where you donated them that $100. Nah, if the shoe fits, wear it. If the shoe fits, wear it. I said it'll be there. I'll be able to take a picture of it And if I'm wrong, of course, I'm going to say, wow, I apologize. I thought this guy was bullshitting me. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you, better yet, post your receipt. Post your receipt here. You know, that's easy. I'm just pointing out, it's real easy. People say that, and I'm not saying you, but if the shoe fits, wear it. You know how many times somebody comes on and posts, I gave you this, I've done that? And they haven't. They haven't. They really haven't. Why do you think I use the GoFundMe and stuff? Like if you had sent me $10, there would be a post on my Facebook and stuff thanking you, you know? See, that's what, I don't hide nothing from no one, and I never will. But, you know, you feel how you want to feel, my friend. You know that I think that you're one of the trolls anyway. You may be, you may not be. I don't care. But you're a damn fool if you donated $100 to change.org. And if you want to be that damn fool and you got that kind of money to throw away, come on, send me 25. If you can afford to throw $100 away, surely you can send me 25. No comeback. I figured so. Tonight I'll let everybody know if I need to apologize to this guy for the $100 to change out. See what he don't realize? Anything I get a copy of. I know exactly who chips in on the petition. I know who chips into me. So we'll find out tonight, won't we there, Rufus? Make sure you tune in tonight to find out. Well, anybody got any questions, comments, concerns, complaints? Complaint department's closed. We got a nice, drizzly, rainy day today. So there's not a whole lot I can do today. I do need to answer this one message I got here in a minute. So I probably should get out of here and go ahead and answer that. Hey, if I get cut off, I'll be right back. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I've got someone that's going to give me a ride to the auto parts store to trade in my starter. So I'm going to have to go ahead and end this live. I may come back and do another one here when I get back in a little bit. I'm not sure. But I am starting to do them every day. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. At 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Feel free to join in then. I've removed them from Facebook because they're no longer saving them. Otherwise, I'd stay on Facebook with them. Now, I do have a Facebook page. I'm on there. You can see my memories, all that crap if you want to look. Just look up my name, 420 Gem. What do you mean, what about 420? Oh, no. No, I haven't been doing a 420 live in the afternoon. No, that's because I'm doing of the morning and of the evening. See, you can remember my 420s, but you can't remember me saying, every time I mention it, do not donate to change.org. Yeah. Hey, my friends, I'll see y'all later on this afternoon. It's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs, Jack and Lilu, love you. I love you, and Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you a little later. Peace out.